All right, today we're starting with our ground beef. We've just brought this to a browning color, and I'm gonna add in some gourmet burger seasoning, like that. And we're just going to put that in, mix it in there. And then I'm taking some Kraft singles. I'm gonna take 2 of these and place that on top of our ground beef. Today we're making some really delicious chopped cheese sliders. So we're gonna just place those on there. And then while that's just melting in a little bit, I'm gonna come over here, get my King Hawaiian roll slider buns, move those over, and then we're just gonna start layering our cheese, if we can get it, on each piece. So I think we can do about 6 of these. And you could, okay, so there's a couple ways. I like to do it like this, where I layer the cheese and I melt the cheese in with that. That's the real chopped cheese way. But I've seen people that just do 2 layers of this. So like, they'll do the cheese, then they'll put the browning, I'm about to say brown sugar, the ground beef on top, and then they do another layer of cheese. You can do that, but I think it comes out more like chopped cheese if you melt the cheese in there. Check on that. Let's actually start to stir this around a bit in there. And you'll start to see it come together really nice. It'll start to get like gooey and gooey with that.
Getting there.
Yeah. And let it sit for another minute while we finish up these buns. I've got 12 here because it's just feeding my family today. We're not feeding a whole village, so you can get the 24 count if you wanted to take this to like a football game or, you know, and football season's back. So these would be a great addition if you want to take them to like a game or something. All right, so once those are done, we're gonna come back over to our ground beef. I think our cheese is starting to mix in nicely with there. I wonder, honestly, I might add 1 more piece of cheese into here. Because I'm kind of like, you know, I love cheese.
Yeah, can never go wrong with too much cheese.
And this is not like, I might just do this so it melts down a little better. In the spaces that aren't getting the cheese hit on them.
Yeah.
Because I love how it's looking, but I know it's so good. All melted in there, and then it like, the ground beef is like creamy. See it right here? All right, this is what we want it to look like, and then we're just gonna start placing that on top of our buns here. Nicely. I don't want to make too big of a mess.
Love it.
This should be the perfect amount. I got 1 pound of ground beef, and that should be the perfect amount for 12. Just throw that back on there. Let's see. Dump that on there. It's a little falling off, but
that's perfect.
it's still, yeah, it's a good amount. And then we're going to put our tops back on. Now this is the good part that I like to do. I like to take some melted butter, and I actually like to take the seasoning I put on my burgers and sprinkle a little bit of that in the butter. And it almost makes this really good crunch on the top where the butter melts in there. And then we're just gonna brush the top of our buns with that.
Yeah, but that's really good.
It's so good.
Yeah,
No one ever thinks, like people always just put like parsley or something, and no one ever thinks to put the seasoning in it. Yeah. And that really takes it like over the top. So once these are nice and buttered, we're gonna put this in the oven at 350 for just a quick 10-15 minutes. Ooh, they got a nice brown color, my favorite. I kind of want to get like in the middle here.
Probably where all that cheese went.
All right, I'm gonna try it, but I need to blow on it.
Trying it off the spatula? Oh.
No, I'm gonna pick it up. It's hot though, that's why I was kind of
Just big boy.
blowing on it
Big
before.
boy in there.
All right,
Solid. I can't imagine it would taste, you know,